a lot of them look really lame. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Hey, welcome back. I'm Dana with your daily dose of Dana Dubs, and today we're watching Season 5, Episode 3 of My Hero Academia. If you guys are liking the vibes, please do make sure you like and subscribe so you'll be notified when the next one comes out and we can keep watching together. And it really does help to support as I'm trying to grow to 10,000 subscribers to the Dana Dubs Nation, so please do make sure you join. We do watch a new episode of a new show every single day, so the party never ends. Alrighty guys, let's hurry up and get on into this episode. I'm ready. Early start to the morning. Well, I don't think he slept, so.
After that dream, I couldn't go back to sleep.
Oh, he's watching.
Victoria, what was that sound?
Oh.
Are you okay?
Oh, he's keeping tabs on
nothing
him.
to see here. Everything is, fine, I promise.
Gee, why such a ruckus?
Oh my gosh.
Perhaps you haven't had enough cheese.
That's probably it. Sorry for waking
Let me
you
stuff
up.
some in your mouth.
Even though it was a dream, I remember it vividly.
Yeah.
The moment our hands touched,
Be careful, Night Wielder.
I saw the predecessors reaching out to me.
Interesting. That one guy looks like Best Genist a little bit. He just reminds me because the costume. They're playing the eerie music. Oh, Night Wielder.
You witnessed the memories of the original?
I did.
Oh, that's
It
never
was
happened to
scary,
him.
Mostly because All for One was a part of the dream too. You've seen them, right?
Nope.
When you were younger, you saw the spirits of those who wielded our quirk?
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw them. I learned from my master, my predecessor, that is, about the existence of vestiges. That's why I even know how the power functions. I witnessed its history.
The memory stopped after the first wielder was given the quirk. Then he spoke to me about how I'm only using 20% and something he called the singularity. He was looking right at me. When I first saw them during
I
the
said,
sports
what?
festival, you said they were like ghosts that didn't have intentions. But I think they wanted something from me.
He spoke with the first wielder.
Yeah, Deku is
I didn't
something
experience
special.
it like you did. And you know everything my master told me. Based on what I know, this phenomenon has only happened to you.
Night Wielder.
Ah, what you saw wasn't a dream. It was the vestiges.
But Master, what does that mean? Do you know?
One for All has had many users, and now they're stored within it. Heroes that they wanted to become. Feelings are what fuel power, Toshinori. That's just the way the world works. The emotions of those who cultivated One for All are woven into the ability itself.
Okay, guys, I've had this theory for a while, and I'm so conflicted on it because Deku is innately a great person. You know, he is a good person. He's got a good heart, good intentions. But I feel like he is very emotionally based, you know? He's had instances where he'll maybe react more like Bakugo, right? Because he's already admitted that, like, oh, that's one thing I hate about myself is that I'll do things just like you. And I feel like something really bad is going to happen to Deku, or in front of Deku, and it will change him. He will start to wrestle with dark thoughts, as the Night Wielder that he is, I guess. Because of these dark thoughts, his power will start to transform, because she says power comes from emotions. So he'll start getting these dark, powerful emotions, and his power will shift into the darker side. I don't know. Maybe that's all wrong, but I have a feeling they've been kind of trying to hint towards that throughout the show. That, like, there's no way Deku could be bad or turn dark or, you know? But there's been, like, little hints that maybe he could. You know, they just try to shock us all. You know? I don't know.
At least that's what I think.
Sounds like something out of the occult.
More like hopeful thinking. If the battle for justice leads to my death, maybe we'll meet each other again inside of One for All.
All Might, you still with me?
So you accidentally powered up and that woke you. Were you hurt?
No, I'm good.
I'm happy
But
to
I broke
hear
a
that.
window.
I wish I had more answers, but right now the only thing I can say is that I don't know what happened to you last night. And what about the singularity?
There's a rumor about something like that. The Quirk Singularity doomsday theory or whatever. Quirks mix and evolve as they're passed down through generations. Kids end up a combination of their parents. The theory goes that this will lead to stronger, more complex powers someday. Extraordinary abilities that nobody will be able to control. Which makes some sense.
It's still
So when he gets full power, he'll lose control of it, and it'll take over control over him. And maybe that is what All for One intended when he gave his brother the power, that if he ever did unlock it, it would take control over him and he wouldn't be able to harness it, and it would turn him into one of his lackeys. So then maybe Deku's gonna turn into one of All For One's lackeys. Yo, I don't know, but it's exciting to, obviously it's not exciting, but like it's an interesting idea to ponder on.
Clear if you were the cause of this event or if something external was at play. Do you remember anything else? The smallest detail could be helpful.
Let me think. There were two figures I couldn't make out. Oh, and you were kind of a glowy blur. Maybe it's because you're still relatively new and alive? You think that's how it works?
Sorry, kid, but your guess is as good as mine in this. What's important is that you remember One For All is your ally. We'll keep investigating this together.
One more thing. It's about your old master. She was so beautiful.
I know. You've got practical
so
training
cute.
this afternoon. I'll be watching today, too. It sounds like a riot.
In a good way, or...
Of course, you two. You look like you're thick as thieves, per usual.
Oh, Aizawa! It's nothing! No special treatment or
I've been
funny
caught.
business.
It's not like I caught you doing something inappropriate. Calm down.
You didn't have to put it that way.
Aizawa is so funny.
Hey, Shinso! Were you hanging out with Mr. Aizawa? I hope you're learning a lot from him.
Oh, I am. Midoriya, you should start warming up. It's going to be a busy day.
Yes, sir!
Oh, Class A versus Class B. I remember that's who I thought Dabi was. I thought Dabi was his alternate personality. Or alter ego or whatever. She's so cute.
Don't you get cold like that?
I really hope they reveal her at some point.
Yeah, I'm freezing.
But you got guests.
I'm surprised you lasted through the summer and all that gear.
I like the Three
Hot John's is
Musketeers.
different, too.
The three Spiketeers. Okay, that one didn't hit, but I like it.
Got something to say, then say it to my face, nerd!
You're so cute.
I'm blasting yours!
How does it work? Do the gauntlets come equipped with a heat generator? Since your sweat glands are used as weapons, it's a really smart modification to combat the cold. I'm impressed.
Oh, I
Stop
love it
praising
peeking
my
out.
suit!
Yours may have changed the most out of everyone's, Midoriya. How much new stuff do you have on?
I had to upgrade because I learned some new moves. The gloves are definitely gonna come in handy. Actually, these are the 2.0 versions. Hatsume made adjustments to
look
the
at her.
original design that make them
The little
even
eyebrow
stronger.
twitch.
She's incredibly talented.
What are you doing?
Getting jealous.
Look who we have here! Relaxed and full of yourselves as always.
Class
Obviously, you
B.
underestimate us. There you are. We've been looking forward to this. Is that so? I'm not sure why. There's no way you stand a chance against us in this exercise.
Okay.
Come on, Class A! Let's see who's best once and for all!
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them look really lame. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Okay, I was being a little harsh. They're not so bad.
Manga Fukudashi.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
Honanuki.
I love that he's a manga
Bondo.
character.
Nato Monoma.
I remember saying that Monoma seems like such a
a
forgettable character.
I took it at the festival and it's enlightening. Oh, yeah.
But he's actually really funny. He's very comical. I love how he's always calling out Class 1A. But I think you guys said that he starts to shine later on in the show. So I'm very curious to see how.
What's better, Class A's pathetic attempt at being rock stars, or Class B's obviously superior play? Oh, what's
I think they're
this?
rock stars.
We won by 2 votes? You guys have been hogging
wow.
the spotlight ever since we started school, but your standing around campus is trash!
Seriously?
Interesting.
Somehow blow it at the festival, you think?
Now, finally, it's Class A versus Class B, our first joint combat training! You're finished!
That's
Oh.
enough.
Stranglehold!
Oh my gosh, Aizawa, that was probably a bit much.
Who's going to be joining us?
I'll murder him! Is it a babe? We'll do our best, whoever it is!
Oh, I
This
love
person
that
is
character.
interested in switching to the hero track.
Who's this?
From General Studies Class C, Hitoshi Shinso.
That's why he's been working with Aizawa. What's his quirk again? He can take quirks or pause quirks or something like that, right? I remember he did. Oh yeah, if he touches them, right? Because didn't he do that to
Shinso will be
Deku?
joining in on your training. He's hoping to be one of you, so treat him as you would any classmate.
He mentioned that before the sports festival.
Is that one of Mr. Aizawa's capture scarves?
The mask looks special too.
Welcome to the fight!
All right.
You'll be brainwashed if you talk to him, Mesami.
A powerful
Which class
quirk.
is he gonna
Wait one
join?
sec. Midoriya got brainwashed
it's
once, but he
brainwashing.
snapped out of it.
Is he gonna be Class A or Class B?
Yeah, that was honestly kind of an accident, though. Come to think of it, the first time I saw the vestiges of One for All
Was
when
then.
it was under Shinso's control.
So they'll work together to, I guess, get him back there.
Timing coincidental?
Maybe.
Or was there a reason?
Well, Shinso, why don't you say a few words?
Imagine all the cool stuff you could do controlling people. Yeah, you could do any bad thing you want.
Yeah, I remember
No
this.
one would ever know it was you. Just promise you won't make us your slaves, okay?
He's like, I just want to be a hero. Stop saying
Everyone
I do
says
bad
that.
things.
I'm Hitoshi Shinso. I already faced some of you as opponents during the sports festival. But we're not friends just because we fought before. I don't subscribe to that sort of sportsmanship.
Okay.
We're still competing to be the best, and I'm already countless steps behind. I need to prove myself.
Alrighty.
One day I will become a proper hero. Then I can use my powers to help citizens in need. All of you are hurdles I must overcome.
Okay,
I'm
interesting.
not here in search of friends. Thanks for having me.
All right.
Whoa, he's so serious.
Be on guard. He's taking intensity
Oh,
lessons
Deku in
from
the
you,
back, like,
Rookie. Wait,
yeah.
you think so? Oh, yeah. I like this guy.
You're like, he's like me?
Shouldn't we be getting on with this, Vlad?
Time for combat training. This will be a battle between Class A and Class B. Here in one corner of Field Gamma. You will be grouped in teams of 4, each competing one at a time.
That sounds like fun.
Righty.
With Shinso, that makes 41 competitors.
Yeah,
so won't
so-
it be impossible to divide the teams equally? Which is why he'll be participating in 2 matches. One time with us and one time with Class A.
Ah,
in other words,
okay.
2 of the 5 matches will be 5 against 4. Prepare yourselves.
Okay.
That's super
That should be
unfair for the
interesting.
smaller team.
It's probably more of a disadvantage to have the inexperienced Shinso on your side.
Yes,
The
but
larger
no,
teams
'cause he has
will
a great
have the
quirk.
advantage in numbers, but also a handicap. Listen closely to the scenario. You're all hero agencies trying to capture a villainous organization. You should consider your opponents to be evil criminals.
Alrighty.
You'll win.
I will say the voice actor for this guy did a great job. I mean, he must have had like tissue in his mouth or something because he sounds like he looks. So props to him.
To capture 4 competitors.
They do say villains are organizing more these days.
Keeping it nice and simple.
Oh, we're heroes, but we're villains to the opposing team? I've lost this sort of role play before.
Just go
He's so
against your
cute.
nature.
In your team's base camp, you'll find an adorably decorated prison. Once
Oh
you
my
put your
gosh.
enemies behind bars,
It's so
that will
unserious.
count as a capture.
It would be most efficient to try and disarm our opponents and capture them near their own bases. But I doubt it'll be that easy when we get down to it. So we gotta capture 4 losers. Is that what you meant when you said disadvantage? Huh?
Well, your team might not be used to fighting together, and if 4 people on one of the 5-person teams are captured, that will be considered a loss.
You're making us haul around excess baggage? That's some bull crap.
Hey now, don't be mean about it.
It's fine. He makes a fair point.
Your understanding just makes us look like a bunch of jerks.
Now, draw your lots.
Alrighty, let's see the teams. Okay. Okay. Nice, that should be a nice one. Alright. Okay.
Your turn, Shinso. You'll join one team from each class.
He's gonna join Deku's team.
Let's have some fun out there, man. This is gonna
Oh.
be awesome. Get pumped.
Tell us more details about your quirk.
I bet girls kind of dig that smirk. You rake them in, huh?
Oh my gosh.
You're a perfect addition. Let's destroy the always in danger Class A and humiliate them.
Take a lesson from us and tune him out as much as you can.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah! Let's annihilate these egomaniacs!
You know, it's kind of interesting. He's kind of like the Bakugo of their class. You know, like, let's annihilate them. Ha ha. But more annoying.
Team 5. It'll be you and Shinso's first rematch since the sports festival, huh?
Yep.
I still have questions about the vestiges of One for All. But right now,
I can't wait to see how he fights.
Oh my
I wonder
goodness.
what new abilities he learned.
I love his
Where are you
notebooks.
keeping that?
I finally reached it. My starting line.
Alrighty. Let's
Teams will
watch
begin
him
at your base
go.
camp. You'll have 20 minutes.
All Might and Midnight are here together. Is it a date?
Stop that. Older men aren't my thing.
Mm-mm.
Which class would you put the odds on?
I couldn't really say. Class A has definitely gotten stronger after overcoming so many different crises. But the thing is, if you look at their grades, Class B has actually improved more than they have. It's probably because they were able to cover the curriculum since they didn't run into outside trouble. They've been getting better at a steady rate.
Interesting. So one of them, one class is more book smart and one is more street smart. So I guess we will really see which is the better smart.
Masters into strength, while Class B is taking a more traditional approach to their studies. This'll be good.
This'll be
Fighters,
good.
take your marks.
You're really into this.
And start!
I mean, yeah, this is gonna be exciting. Why aren't you more into it?
We have a pretty good idea of the other team's different abilities. But let's try to stick close together. There's safety in numbers, after all.
Asui's camouflage. If you know where to look, you can still see her.
Heard, but don't you think I could just
That's cool.
separate
I didn't
from
know
you
she could
guys
do
and
that.
let off a million volts or
I
something?
guess it makes sense. I think.
Yeah, but what if they knock
frogs
you
can
out
do
with a
that.
sneak attack? No backup.
And Shiozaki will be tough to nab. Her quirk's amazing. She kicked my butt.
Yeah.
I'll stick with you.
I'd like to take out the most troublesome quirk first.
My dude Shinso, you get it.
It's the obvious plan.
If we're hoping to do something about Ibarra first, then they're probably thinking the same thing about Kaminari and his dangerous attacks. Also, even though he has less experience, they'll want to avoid Shinso's quirk.
I'm counting on you guys to keep me safe.
Maybe we can set things up so Kaminari and Shinso get to do their things.
Nope. All right.
Thank you, friends.
So, did they find her?
Shiozaki's to our left. Alone. She's using her vines to feel out her surroundings as she heads this way.
Oh, wow.
I hate to go after the girl all alone, but we gotta stop her, right?
Oh my, they caught her quick. Oh my gosh, they caught both of them. That was just a little too easy.
That's not good.
We knew you guys would send Coda to search for us, and we planned accordingly. Also that you would likely be most wary of Shiozaki's quirk. Using her as a decoy, I crawled through the shadows to find you.
Oh,
If
man.
we let your team prepare, then you might have been able to unleash a devastating shock attack. So we opted for a direct approach.
Smart.
I sniffed you out with my acute sense of smell!
I can see how them, you know, knowing so many more of the technical
This feral
things
mode drastically increases
really
his strength,
helps.
hearing, sight, and ability to sniff things out.
Can't use much electricity with your friends around, can you? You don't want to shock them.
Or can he?
I've trained my quirk and got a new move. Air prison.
Oh,
a
dang.
solitary cell that won't allow any sound in.
That's pretty crazy.
Take them down, Shishida.
What's he about to do?
Consider this our win already!
The monster's gonna
All right,
murder
Shinso, show us what you can do, bud. Oh my gosh, he already did it. How?
Wait, did you get brainwashed?
Didn't you have to talk,
It sounded
touch
like
them or something?
Shinso somehow talked with my voice. Huh? Wait, what is that mask?
Vocal modulator, persona chords.
Y'all, that's really cool. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't know that was just, I didn't know we were already ending. I thought we were gonna get all of it. Okay, well, that was quick. Shinso is bringing something new, different, and very interesting, and I'm here for it. I'm really excited to see what he brings to the table. And the mask thing, yo, that's so cool and so smart that he can manipulate his voice to sound like other people and easily brainwash. You see how easily he just did that? That's a crazy quirk to have. Crazy. He's gonna do some damage with that one. He's gonna get so strong and so powerful with that. It's gonna be insane, and I'm super excited for it. I can't wait to see what he's gonna do. So I think there's 5 rounds that we have to watch. So I think we'll be watching this battle between class 1A and 1B for quite a while. I think probably like at least 5 episodes. So we'll see what happens there. I'm very curious to see who's gonna win and who's gonna lose. I think it's not gonna be very obvious. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh yeah, Deku, Bakugo, Red Riot, they're gonna win. 1B is gonna win in some of these battles. I hope 1A more than B, because obviously I like them a little bit better, but we'll see. Is there an outro scene? Nope. Alrighty, well, I'm super excited to keep watching this and to see what's gonna happen between all of these matches. It's gonna be crazy. And especially Shinso. I'm excited to see what he's gonna bring to the table and to see everyone's improvements. And then also, we haven't seen much of Class 1B, so I think that'll be really cool to see them and what they can actually do now, and to see the difference between the book smarts versus the street smarts. That's the true battle here and the true test. So I'm excited for that. But to make sure that we can keep watching together, please do make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when the next one comes out. And also, it really does help to support my channel as I'm trying to grow to 10,000 subscribers to the Dana Dubs Nation. And if you did watch with me here all the way to the end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Comment the speaker emoji, because I think that kind of reminds me of Shinso, and at the end, his voice manipulation. So I think that should be very interesting to see what he can do with that and how he can brainwash people. Hopefully help out. I'm really excited for that. But thank you so much for watching with me to the end. Please comment that just so I know that you're part of the end game squad, because you're the best. It really makes me happy to know that you stuck with me here till the end. And the party doesn't have to end here, because I do upload a new video of a new show every single day, so we can just keep watching forever together. Alrighty, well, I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, bye guys.